Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is a message from whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum, and so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Dig what I'm saying? So let us check our spiritual voicemail and see what is what. Shall we? Do let's. Here we go. All right. First of all, let's smooth y'all out. Okay. Death, 5 of Cups, the Moon, 10 of Wheels, 3 of Cups, King of Wheels. You are okay. It's always darkest before the dawn. And there's like equal darkness and dawn here. All this blue versus all this yellow. Lots of green. Yeah. Got the Chariot, 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Lovers. It's always darkest before the dawn. Like jousting, like you're jousting your way out of this. 2 of Cups. The opposition, the clash, the merging, the violent merging. With the 3 of Wands, a violent merging of like what you want to have happen and how it's going to happen. 2 of Swords and the Lovers, like you really don't want to choose because you don't want to, you have this fear of like making the wrong decision and like sabotaging yourself with the Lovers. So it's like, well, if I don't make a choice to move forward, then I can't break my own heart. But you do, and you know, come on, but you do. Hierophant, rules dictate, 7 of Swords, that there's going to be a lot of thought about that. Like, that's just how it's going to be. And this is about, trusting Jesus. Just trust. My God. Like, y'all, come on. You know better. You know better. You don't need to hide your hand like you used to. Like, you feel the need to. It's like someone who's been dishonest or had to be dishonest their entire life just to kind of save their hide, and now they're just dishonest just cause. And then you try and let these people know, like, hey man, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to behave like that. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Queen of Wheels, it's not necessary because you're actually in a better position. You don't have to do that. You don't have to act like that. Magician, you've got, and the Hermit and the Hangman. You have the power to change these circumstances almost immediately if you just look at it a little different. If you get quiet and look at it a little differently. Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Page of Wheels, Page of Cups, and Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's kind of like not knowing how to process that kind of information. What do you mean you don't have to lie? What do you mean I got it? I've never just had it. What do you mean I got it? It's not. But what about all these other things that I have to think about? The Knight of Swords. What about all these other puzzle pieces that I have to put together? And I can't think that much. And so, well, that's all the more reason why you need to make a decision, because you waffling back and forth about the decision is giving you extra thoughts that's taking up precious real estate about this situation that is lingering, that is hurting you, with the Three of Swords, hurting you. There's just this desire for just peace, you know? Because that yearning for the peace kind of takes you back to, with Page of Wheels, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, it kind of takes you back to a time when like things were simple and you weren't really mired down with these kinds of themes in your life, right? And learning how to go back to that time and actually settle in it and let some things come together like they're supposed to, regarding your worth, regarding your emotional content, regarding your passion. Like you want to tap back into these things, and you know that you have to come away, you've got to choose to come away from this Three of Swords so that you do open yourself up to this kind of energy. And here's the Devil, just with all the things that could go wrong, will go wrong, has gone wrong, just right in your ear. The Page of Swords, Strength, the Tower, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Wheels. Okay, I saw that too. Yeah, like really, really whispering in the ear to do what is familiar. Jesus, to do what is familiar. And Page of Swords is, the Page of Swords remembers the last time we made this decision and listen to that and how that came down, right? Page of Swords like, hey man, remember back in 2003? Remember back in 2013? Remember when that happened? Yeah, you gotta stay strong against this energy here, because this is going to come down regardless, and you're going to be shielded by it. You're going to be shielded from it, the fire and the rubble, and you've got the Ace of Wheels coming up behind it. So it's like walking away from something that you got to walk away from it anyway. It's crumbling around you, right? First it started with the Two of Swords. I don't want to pay attention to it. I don't want to look at it, right? Then it got to the Three of Swords, where it's just like, it's painful, man, because you've outgrown it. You've grown past it, right? And then you've got the Knight up here trying to cut through all of that foolishness of keeping you stuck in that Three of Swords, because it's what you know. But what you know is on fire with the Tower. It's on fire. Knight of Wheels, Nine of Wheels, the World, the Star, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Yeah. So pulling you away from the Tower because what you know is on fire. That fire, the previous fire, added the nutrients to the field that has been growing all of this abundance that is waiting for you. Knight of Wheels bringing it on in. With the Nine of Wheels and the World, like, you'll be able to, in this transition. Oh, I heard that before. I heard that earlier today too. It's not like something's going to be ripped from you, but there is definitely a change here. And this change involves a better relationship with finances and a complete end to the time of lack, along with the healing that goes along with the damage that the lack has caused. Rounding us out with the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands. Some of you are starting to think about long-term stability and how that's going to be managed in this world with the way that it's going. Yeah. But you'll be on the lookout for the messages, because there's a reason that you're thinking about this stability. I don't care what's going on. Like, if you're thinking about it, that's something worth investigating and working towards. So if you're thinking about it, make a plan and carry it out. Write it down, carry it out. All right. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other. And I will see you next time. Bye now.